Hello friends, today I'm going to talk about tea again. My last video I shared teas that benefit ladies experiencing menopause. But today I thought, why don't we talk about how we can just enjoy our teas regardless of the health benefits. I mean, if health benefits are part of it, fantastic. But tea is also that great soother. So today I'm going to share with you 3 must-try cozy tea secrets. I really like tea, you know. What if, with just a few simple secrets, you could transform this everyday moment into a truly soul-warming ritual? But before we jump in, if you love discovering little tips that make everyday life feel more cozy and inspired, make sure to hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you never miss a new video. So back to the secrets. I just recently found out you could brew tea in a French press. I had no idea. Didn't even occur to me. So I got one. The wide chamber of a French press allows loose leaf tea to fully expand and unfurl, releasing more of their essential oils, their flavors and aromas for a richer, much flavorful brew. We start by filling the French press with hot water, just like that. Then we add our tea leaves. I am using hibiscus. I really enjoy hibiscus tea. So I'm going to pour about 2 tablespoons. Is it about 2 tablespoons? I think so. Give it a gentle stir. Gonna let it steep. Isn't it pretty? And now for hibiscus, you can just have a very light flavored hibiscus, or you could go for that dense, thick flavor, depending on how you want your hibiscus to taste, is how long you allow it to steep. I can do with a very light flavored tea today. So I'm going to a plunge, and as soon as you plunge, you pour. And that's it. Hibiscus tea. I could do some lemon in it, right? Some lemon. Oh, I mean, immediately you get the hibiscus flavor. Immediately. Oh, it's beautiful. Steeping requirements vary depending on the tea, so make sure you follow the directions on the packaging. It's good to note, just to keep the temperature gentle. If you add boiling water to your teas, it often overstews and the tea turns into like cardboard, and you get a harsh and bitter flavor. So always gently heat, depending on the type of tea, it could be anything from 80 degrees to 96. So make sure you check the instructions. If you're having a tea party, why not try brewing your tea in an elaborate teapot like the Turkish do? Thinking we're having a tea party, you'll need a teapot of some kind. There are such wonderful electric teapots, you know, those ones where you've got the 2 teapots on top of each other. It's bound to wow your guests, bound to wow your guests. And what about a samovar? If you can afford to splurge, a samovar is wonderful. You know, that great big, it's like a tea kettle, it's like a big kettle, and then you pop the teapot on top and it brews the tea in that way. Samovars are lovely, but they're expensive. But so if you can afford to splurge, try a samovar for your next tea party. Are we doing tea parties? I love tea parties. When it gets cold outside and you need to invite your guests indoors, I think a tea party is a lovely, cozy event. Secret number 2. Comfort lives in the details. Layering flavors with tea and inhaling the scent as you enjoy is akin to therapy. So I'm going to share with you some layering techniques to make some fabulous teas. This is some organic sencha green tea. It's going to be cold tea. To start, I'm going to brew the green tea. Green tea has some healing benefits, but it can also be, the caffeine can give you some surprising feeling. So if you're not used to drinking green tea, start with 1 tablespoon. Right, where's my water? Tea leaves are very delicate in green tea, so we only need water at 80 degrees. There we go. And allow that to steep for a couple of minutes. This has been steeping nicely for a few minutes, so I'm going to pour it over. Still warm, but the ice will cool it down nicely. And then we add, drum roll please, some mango puree. Give it a good stir. Isn't it beautiful? It's lots of fun, right? It's really nice. It's subtle. It will depend, the amount of flavor or mango flavor you get will depend on how sweet the mango is. This is mildly sweet. It really brightens up this green tea. This will make a great brunch drink. Really nice. Why not create a bedtime blend that you can use anytime you want? Using that layering technique. These are whole chamomile flowers. Well, this is more potent, I believe, than buying tea bags. Using the whole flowers. So I've got the whole flowers. This container I'm going to put everything in to store the tea. Some cinnamon, perfect. Has some healing qualities and also just tastes lovely, especially at night time. And some citrus. And I created these a little while ago. These are dried orange slices. And they also, I put some sugar, cinnamon sugar on them and put them in the oven, dehydrated them, and now they are just lovely. So I'm going to add these all together. I believe I have a recipe for creating these orange slices. I'm going to share it with you. Let's get layering. Goodness, as soon as you open this chamomile tea, you can smell it. For me, it has like a honeyed flavor to it. What am I going to do with this little scoopette? The quantity you add, the cinnamon, the oranges, it's just dependent on what you enjoy drinking, what the flavors you enjoy. So you can use your favorite dried fruit, you can add them to this blend instead of oranges. Add all of these orange slices. Instead of leaving the oranges whole, I'm going to break them into pieces. Should have thought of that beforehand, but I wanted to show you them, that I actually make these myself. So break them up. Here's my spoon. I'm going to use a spoon to mix it all up. Yeah, it's nice. And then, same thing. Let's make it easier. Let's make it easier for myself. Rather than trying to break them, I'm going to put them in a bag and bash them. Go. As I'm beating the life out of this cinnamon, you can smell it coming through. So tip it all out. So now, mix everything up together. You can see, I'm going to keep breaking it up. Now I have this lovely blend, layered flavors, chamomile, citrus and cinnamon, all layered together, which I can enjoy. I can't wait. So I'm popping them in this. Pour them in, pour it in, I have to be careful. I'm losing some of it. Do better than I am at making sure it all goes into the jar. Ooh, ooh. And then you pop the top on. This is nice and airtight tea. And if you forgetful, because I am, if you're like me and you're very forgetful, you can label up the jar to remind you what's in here, the ingredients. But isn't that lovely? Don't you think it's a good idea? I think this is a really nice idea. On to the next. Secret number 3 are secret add-ins that sound weird but taste like magic. Now these are not gimmicks. They're microdoses of comfort you may already own. Let me demonstrate. Now bear with me. What if you're nursing a bruised heart? Too much? Or maybe you are. Or maybe at some point you are, right? Or feeling melancholy, perhaps? Try dropping some rose petals and honey into your Earl Grey. Weird, right? Let's do it. I have this little weird teapot. I've had this thing for years. I haven't used it for years, so I'm using it today. The wonderful thing about these cozy teas is the scents, the aromas. As soon as I open this Earl Grey, look. Oh my goodness. This is Harney and Sons. Great tea. Absolutely awesome tea. So I'm going to use about 1 tablespoon, 1 heaped tablespoon of Earl Grey, 1 teaspoon of some rose petals. And I got these rose petals online. I'll pop links to everything I'm using today. And then some water. Where's my water? So as I said, don't need boiling water, just hot water. I can't remember what temperature you need for Earl Grey. Just making enough for 1 cup. Just gonna let this steep for about 2 minutes, I think. So, nicely brewed. 2 minutes has passed. Let's see. Do you like it? Isn't that great? You can see that the tea has taken on not just the Earl Grey, but the rose petals too. And you can add some at the top if you want, just to give it that ooh la la. Oh, she's floral. She's really floral, and she's lovely. She's comforting. Oh, I said I could add honey, but you can go ahead and add honey. I'm not adding honey, I don't need it. Give this one a try. Give them all a try, but I love this one. Right, on to the next. Another weird tea blend is adding a bay leaf to your black tea, just your regular black tea. And this is my black tea, by the way. My black tea is from the UK. That's where I'm from, obviously. From M&S. Obviously, you can't get this in the US. But for anyone in the UK or where an M&S exists in other countries, if they have their gold M&S luxury gold tea in loose leaf form, because they've been doing tea bags for years, but recently they've started doing it in loose leaf form, I recommend it. You can really navigate how strong you want your tea with loose leaf. I really enjoy making tea with this. Anyway, so you can use any tea, any black tea. You know, it could be Earl Grey, Assam, oolong. Is oolong black tea? Maybe. I think so. And you add a bay leaf and maybe some honey. Presto, you have this weird concoction, which gives you this really woodsy flavour, which also helps your digestive system. Isn't that great? So let's get on with it. Infuser mug, my tea. Where's my spoon measures? Let me get them. I keep losing my things. Go on. 2 of these bad boys. 2 teaspoons of my loose leaf tea. All you need is just 1 bay leaf to give it that woodsy flavour. Then you need hot water, of course. Oh, you can, as soon as you pour the water in. This one I think I did to 96 because it's regular tea. I'm going to cover it so they can infuse, and I'll be back. Covered the tea to infuse. This one will need infusing for, I'd say, like 1 minute, because the tea, well, this tea anyway, will be very strong if you let it infuse for too long. And then we're going to add some honey. And what I have here is my niece bought me these. These are really good. This is chili honey. So I don't think it's good for tea. We have some other ones here, which is ginger infused honey from localhoneyman.co.uk. You know, we're from the UK. We buy things in the UK. So this is nice. And this one is black seed infused honey. I think I'm going to use this one because black seed is good for anti-inflammatory needs. So I'm going to add it to this. The bay leaf is good for the digestive system. I'm going to add the honey to give it that, you know, additional healing benefit. All right, 1 minute, it's gone. So we take out the infuser chamber and pop it here. Look at that. And then I'm going to take some of this honey and look at it. You can see the black. Can you see the black seed? You see it? Looking, how much do I need? How much? That much? Oh God, it's all down my finger. Crying out loud. Here we go. Let's go in there. Oh, you can really taste the you can taste the black seed. It's not too strong. You can taste the bay leaf in it. It's very subtle because you're not leaving it in there too long. You're not making soup. It's a cup of tea. I could add a little bit more honey. A little bit more honey. Not because it's bitter in taste or anything. It's just what my palate wants. Oh, I'm a tea lover. Don't you just love tea? Interested in putting some weird additions to your tea? Keep the quantities small when experimenting with flavors. And always cover the mug to while it steeps so that the oils don't evaporate. And there you have it. 3 simple cozy tea secrets to turn your daily cup into something more than just a drink. Whether it's brewing with unexpected gadgets, layering your own blends, or adding those magical little odd touches. The next time you reach for your kettle, remember, coziness is just a cup away. If you found a new idea to try, give this video a like, share it with your fellow tea lovers, and subscribe for more rituals